Hello, family. Welcome to the Doris-DG channel. My name is Doris-DG. I reach your homes around the world with another episode from Edmonton, Canada. Today, I just want to talk to women, mothers, about our children, how we should take care of our girls, especially not just girls, but our children when as they are growing up. Today, I'm talking about personal hygiene and zeroing in on body smell. um it is a hard topic to discuss, but I think I am a woman for the job, so I want to um zero in here today. Let's pay attention to in our children, teenagers, and all that. I noticed that there's a particular smell on these children. I have three children with me here, and I just want to let you know that it is very, very important to pay attention to their hair, especially the guys, the boys. They have a peculiar smell from their hair. If you don't pay attention to it, you will never know. So they sweat, they are growing, their hormones are all growing, so we have to pay attention to their body smell. So we have to make sure they wash their hair, or the girls as well with the braids. We have to take care of their hair, wash it, condition, and put oil under their scalp so that they don't get dandruff. We have to pay attention to girls or those with piercings. We have to pay attention to around the piercings. They have special smell around the piercings. So once in a while, we have to take out the earrings and all nose rings and all the rings and clean around it and put it back, because and behind the ear it has smell. The nose also has smelled. Some of them is due to sinuses, sinusitis. We have to pay attention. We have to make sure they keep their nose well lubricated. We can get nasal drops, like saline. You drop it in the nose to moisten the nose, or you see a doctor for prescription medication. There are so many nasal sprays out there to decongest the nostrils and to reduce nasal smells, which is and then as a result of common cold, upper respiratory problems can also result in that. We have the mouth odor. They are ordinary mouth odors that needs to be taken care of. Aside that, then we have the condition called halitosis. Halitosis is a permanent mouth smell or mouth odor that a lot of people have. And what makes it dangerous is that when you have it, you don't know. So somebody must tell you, but it takes a lot of courage for somebody to tell you that you have halitosis or you have mouth smell. So we have to make sure we pay attention to brushing our teeth, brushing our tongue, making sure. Some of us have coated tongue, or there are some projections on tongues. There are different kinds of tongues. Some have smooth tongue, some have tough, rigid tongue with lines on it. Some of them have projections, like projections on the tongue that grows up. It needs to be brushed really well. We have this hard brush, toothbrush, mouthwash, flossing to get rid of all these smells. And then we keep going. The armpit is a big thing. Oh, Jesus. The armpit is one kind of smell that when you are sweaty, the armpit sweats. Sweat is determined by so many things. The diabetics, they sweat and it is like sugary. Then we have the hormones. When you have excessive hormones, like during ovulation and menstruation, you have a lot of smell coming out there. We have the conky smell and all that. We have stress smell. Then when you are stressed, you tend to secrete or excrete more secretions everywhere, armpits, wherever you sweat from. It will be more profuse or more than regular or more than normal. So we have to make sure that armpit is shaved. Some people don't shave. They know how to take care of it. I don't know how to take care of the one that is not shaved, but I know there is shave or wax or whatever armpit that is clear, that has no hair. You just have to make sure that you clean the armpit, shave it frequently, and put some lemon. If you cannot afford deodorant, put lemon. Just cut it, squeeze it, or you can add it to baking soda and put it in your armpit. Some people, the armpit thing is like chronic thing. It never goes away. Put it over there. Leave it for 5 minutes and then take shower. Make sure you scrub the place. Make sure you shave the place nicely. And then we coming down to the groins. the groins. As ladies, we have to make sure we keep the girl clean. It's a holy place, so we have to make sure that this holy ground is always sanctified by like keeping it clean, shaving or trimming it, and making sure that underwears are well washed and dried before we put it on. Make sure that when we are menstruating, we changing our underwears. We frequent bath like twice a day, morning and evening. Make sure where you pad, you wash the area nicely. Some people don't shave, so you get a little piece of face towel, put soap on it, wash the superficial area nicely. Make sure that all the little things that needs attention go into the perineum, the inner area around is all cleaned nicely, and then work from front to back so that infection or you don't introduce fecal matter into the VV area. And then we going down to our toes. Some people, when they take out their shoes, you cannot breathe. So we make sure we trim our toenails. We do your pedicure, scrub your foot, let them take the cuticles and all that away, and make sure that all these areas are nicely clean. In between the toes, you put a towel or wash in between them. Oil your toe, oil your feet, oil your nails, and let it be welcoming and acceptable for you yourself and for the people around you. So this is one thing that I noticed. And family, if you're going out for a gathering, there are some foods you cannot eat because you may be passing gas, like drinking milk if you are lactose intolerant, and then beans. And there are some foods, all these leafy vegetables like onions, cabbage, it will make you gassy. Beans, it will make you gassy. And then in public, then back home, nobody can release this kind of air outside. But in Canada, it's allowed. So you see people releasing these gases all over the place in gathering. So please know what to eat if you have to go out for a gathering. And then make sure your body, it doesn't matter the appearance, but if you smell good, and you can also perfumes. Not expensive, but you cut your coat according to your size and perfume yourself nicely, because I have a concern and it's been brought to me. Even my kids, I notice it on them, I tell them. And parents, let's do our due diligence to caution our children, to smell them, to come closer to them and know, ask them questions. How are they managing? And provide them the necessary things they need to keep their hygiene on point. I'm reminding especially mothers out there so that our children will be confident in the public place. It's something that I'm learning. I'm not perfect. My children are not perfect. So we are all in a learning process. None of us is perfect. I'm not perfect. I might have something. They might have something too. So don't go out and say that, oh, your mom is teaching this. Or we are all learning. And this is a mandate given to me by God, and I am pressure on me. It is burning in my bones like Isaiah. So I have to come out and do the assignments that I'm called for. So don't sit somewhere and criticize me or criticize any of us, because what I'm saying, one or two might benefit somebody out there. So I love you. This is Doris-DG-SIKAHEMAA channel. I create awareness, I educate, and I bring you information for you to make wise, informed decisions. But remember, God loves you best. Subscribe and help the channel to grow. I love you. Bye-bye.